Hi guys, DK here from KaroroCAM. Today I'm going to be taking you through a 2D pocketing operation on this K logo, which is a 6mm deep into 10mm wood. So this is a fairly typical operation for using a pocketing toolpath for. So let's get into it. The first thing I'll do is go to my shaded view. Now with pocketing operations, what we need is a surface, a single surface for every pocket that we're going to machine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select our object, I'm going to explode it, and then I'm going to copy the excuse me, copy this particular surface. I'm going to paste it, and I'm just going to move that to our default layer for now. I'm going to turn off my input, and so this is the surface at the depth and everything we want to machine away. So we can now move that to the 2D pocketing layer in KaroroCAM, and I'm going to change this to 2D pocketing, and there we have it. Our initial toolpath is already generated. That's actually looking quite good. So first thing I'm going to look at here is we can change our outside corners here to round and let that recalculate. That can sometimes produce a nicer toolpath around the outside of these sharper corners. The downside is this will actually produce a bigger CNC file, but that's not usually a problem for such an easy toolpath as this. I'm definitely going to be wanting to do this with a 10mm flat end mill, and tool number 1 and a spindle speed of 24,000 RPM is fine. My step over of 5mm, I think I will take that down to 4mm for this particular operation. Just let that recalculate. And no stock to leave. We're going to machine to the full depth and to the full edges. Our cutting depth is definitely to our selected surface and no offset needed. I would like to use multiple depths for this particular operation, and in this case 3mm, which should give us 2 step downs. Our ramping at 15 degrees is a little too long for some of the smaller operations here, so we can try 45, try 60. Nope, that's still not going to fit here, so I'm going to set this to 45 and take this to 2mm cutting depths. Nope, 1mm, is that going to fit? Okay, I'll take this back to 3, and let's try our 5mm step overs. See whether that fixes the issue, and yes, it does. So that's can be a problem if we've got some of the smaller detail when it comes to this pocketing operation of trying to fit the ramping into the detail, but that all looks like it has worked out nicely for us. So from there, I'm just going to go to our preview and take it off pause and have a look at how this operation is running and how KaroroCAM orders the cutting operations is by area. So it starts on the smallest detail and then works its way out to the largest detail. So and when we've got sort of 3 different areas we're machining around this K, And that is pretty typical. It's going to move between the three of them until it has most of the material removed. That is all looking good. And there it's starting on the second depth, the 6mm. That's fantastic. So we can go back to our toolpath. Now that we have that all looking exactly how we want it, we can actually turn on our original logo and see we see we're machining all of the material out away from around the outside of that K. We can now go to post-process and save to local hard drive, and it has we've picked up the name of this file and added the 2D pocketing.cnc to the end of it, and we can save it. I did forget to just note there that we were using the Rich Auto DSP. There are a number of other post processors available and more coming. And there we have it, guys. That is a 2D pocketing operation in KaroroCAD for Rhino. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me or send me an email at KaroroCAM@gmail.com or leave a note in the comments below. Thank you very much.